Hello everyone, thank you for checking out my channel today. And today we have a very special video because I'm about to reveal to you my new toy that I bought last week. Literally, what was it, 9 days ago maybe? I have wanted this for at least a couple years. I kept looking at buying one, couldn't do it for a while, but now I finally got it, and I've wanted to share it with you, and I've already put quite a bit of miles on it in the time that I've had it, so why don't we switch to that, and you can all see my dream toy that I finally bought. Alright guys, here it is. As you saw in that little clip, this is a 2023 Sportster S, Harley Davidson. This is my dream bike, and I can't believe I finally got one. This bike is insane to me. It's not even like any Harley really that they've made before. This is a Sportster, but none other. And I've already done modifications to it. So I've had this bike for about, like I said, 9 days, and I've already put 1,160 miles on it. I've rode the shit out of this already. But this bike looks absolutely amazing, and it's fast as fuck. Like it's very impressive. This bike makes 121 horsepower and 94 pound-feet of torque. There's really no Harley that they've made with more horsepower from the factory. So, and it only weighs 502 pounds. It is very fast. I raced my friend's 2009 V-Rod Muscle, and I beat him. And he has exhaust and... is that it? I think. He has an exhaust system on his, and I beat him. We raced a couple times just to be sure. But this bike is very impressive. 160 front tire, 180 rear. And I've already done a rear taillight delete, and I relocated the rear license plate, and I have a new custom plate coming, so it's legal. The only thing I can't stand is the exhaust. It's way too quiet. Way too quiet. But that's going to be fixed. I'll put some Cobra exhaust slip-ons on there. It'll sound a million times better. But the 1250cc liquid-cooled engine is awesome. One thing that I absolutely love about this bike is the digital display. There's so many functions on here. For a Sportster, this bike does a lot. So if you use the controls over here, you could flip through maps, music, bike diagnostics. As you can tell, tire pressure, voltage, coolant temp, and then you can use bike diagnostics and it'll scan for problems. Scanning. Shows no codes. Well, it says 0. I don't know what that ID number means, but so far nothing. Go back. Settings. You do general, ride customization. You change the appearance of your tack. You got Bluetooth, phone notifications. And home, which I forgot. Apparently there's a daytime display. Ah, there it is. Cool. Oh yeah, you can see your fuel. Does have a fuel gauge and a clock. Revs to 9,000 RPMs. Can you believe that? This bike is amazing. Turn that off. Lights will flash. Well, usually they do after I've rode it. Oh, there it is. That's the security system engaging. But I love the way this bike looks, how it performs, everything. Okay, so just to clarify, that is, I know it's not, there's faster bikes out there, but this is a Harley Davidson Sportster. I know it's a Sportster S, but it's a cruiser, it's a sport cruiser. It's not a pure sport bike or a super bike or anything. But for being what it is, it's very fast. The record quarter mile for those bikes stock right now is 10.99 at, I think, at 121 or 118 miles an hour. One of the two, but that is very impressive for a stock Harley. Well, even in general, that is fast. Of course, that's a professional rider doing that, but even like more skilled riders, they're putting like mid to low 11s in the quarter on these things, stock. And then you do exhaust, do a high flow air filter, you do a tune, and then it's going to get even way faster. So, yeah, I am very impressed with this bike. And, like I said, I've already put almost 1,200 miles on it in a week. So it's not like it's horrible to ride. And it's a lot of fun. So I've heard people have been like, I told them I get a new bike, and they're like, what'd you get? And I said, oh, it's a 23 Sportster S. They're like, isn't that a girl bike? I'm like, no. Like, you put an amateur on this bike, they're going to shit their pants. It is very fast. It's smaller and it's lighter than your average, a regular Harley, but that doesn't mean it's a girl bike. It's about the same size as your average crotch rocket and heavier, considering it's 502 pounds. Most rockets, they're between 300 to 400 pounds. I rode a MT10, a 21 MT10, and that was a little under 500 pounds, I think 460. So, it's heavy compared to crotch rockets, but it's got the performance, and it's very easy to handle for being 500 some pounds. We'll say 500. So, don't go knocking it just because it's a Sportster. It's nothing like any other Sportster that's been made before. Go take one for a test ride. See for yourself. I came from a 2000 Sportster 1200, and that was 567 pounds, and it only made like 70 horse at the crank. So it was slow, And this is way faster. Like I said, I beat a V-Rod Muscle, and those are not slow. So if you're curious and you're not sure, just take one for a test ride. I guarantee you'll probably be impressed. Put it in sport mode, or you can customize the custom riding mode for maximum throttle response, take away the traction control, all that stuff, and they get very quick. But I'm gonna do some more mods to it in the future and get even more power out of it. So I wanted to say I'm very happy with this bike. Don't plan on selling it. Hold on to it for a while. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the content, and I'll see you later.